Can y'all let boy moms have one conversation about protecting our sons without coming in and immediately demonizing both them and us? I swear we could be like thinking about potty training my son today and y'all would be like, well, teach him consent first. What pisses me off about this is not that she's recommending the teaching of consent. No, that is drilled into both his and my daughter's skulls constantly. Not only did we discuss consent in full detail during the talk during a road trip that he could not just jump out of the car during, but both my kids also train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is a constant practice of consent because as soon as they tap, you let go over and over and over again. That's not what pisses me off. What pisses me off is that every time we try to have a conversation talking about, like in this video, a female predator causing harm to men, some creepy ass sexist still has to show up and go, well, make sure he's not the problem first. What I want to ask this commenter is, are you aware of the fact that it is fully possible to teach your child both how to defend themselves from toxicity and how to honor the consent of another person? But he could be an abuser. Yeah, he's a child. Can you please try to see my stepson as a child before you jump right to abuser just because he's a male? The fact that you shifted so quickly to projecting the worst possible future for my child just because he's a male and just because we're discussing ways that he should not be treated shows that not only are you very quick to sexualize children, but also to paint them as criminals too. Look, I get it. You need the world to know that you're woke. You need the world to know that you single-handedly will destroy all of the patriarchal issues within society, okay? That's great. But please, please let boy moms have conversations about protecting their boys without you constantly coming in and making their boys the villains. Please. Teaching our son how to properly look for things so your daughter doesn't have to use her brain space to know where everything is. There is the specific brand of boy mom that thinks that they are single-handedly destroying the patriarchy by raising their son differently. Don't worry, babes. Thanks to me, you'll never have to use your brain space again. And don't get me wrong, as parents, we should be celebrating breaking every generational cycle of trauma that we can, but some of these boy moms really think they're doing something different, and especially with this one who doesn't seem to keep the same energy when it comes to women. Commenter asks why this is, why women seem to know what's in the pantry more. She says, well, it's because women run the homes. We know where things are kept. We just know. But when another woman admits that she does not know where anything is, her husband does, it's, I get it. So which is it, doctor? Are women all-knowing seers of the pantry, or is it normal to forget where things are and then ask a person who can probably help you? Intellectual inconsistencies aside, this is the issue. There is just something intrinsically weird about not only modeling yourself as a hero for teaching your child basic fundamental life skills, but for modeling your entire parenting style off of the potent resentment you seem to carry for your spouse and or men in general. Imagine if a man posted his proudest parenting achievements with his daughter based around the resentment he carries for his wife. Imagine if a dad was like, teaching my daughter how easy it is to write a list so that she won't give your son grief when he asks for one. Women would finally be cleaning out their trunks just in preparation to hide the body. Look, I'm not saying you can't brag about your parenting as though you're a feminist icon or something, but it is cringy. Okay, so there's a man from a very viral TikTok who I'm pretty sure is faking his whole life and pretending to be a dad. Hear me out. This one, right here.
Men will
damn, a man doing chores, right? And on his own, taking on the mental load. Amazing. The shit right here is the equivalent of bikini photos to women. Women are so thirsty for this content, and for those of them who don't mind giving the most passive-aggressive Father's Day gift ever, this man even sells a course called Train My Mate, where he teaches you how to be a cleaner husband and father. Well, here's the thing. I would certainly hope that this man would be taking on the mental load of the housework all by himself, because he doesn't live with anyone else. I scoured this little e-course, and in every video, what's this? Y'all, ain't no ring on this man's finger. There is not a wife or child for days. Not on Facebook, not on Instagram. I even watched videos of him doing laundry. Ain't no onesies, ain't no bras, ain't no table with a bunch of tiny unmatched socks. This is men's laundry. Where are the bottles? Where are the kids' dishes? Where is the floral girl boss wine glass that every wife owns? You want us to believe a woman shares this bedroom with you. This man wants us to believe he has a whole-ass wife and kids with no sippy cups, no bottle tree, no pictures on the fridge, which makes this next part so much more cringy. This isn't a real mess. Like, what? He did this. He did all this. This man just took all his old Pokemon cards and did a quick Salt Bae down the stairs and was like, it's perfect. Like, I always noticed that I got a weird feeling whenever I saw guys performatively doing chores on camera and then editing it with some soft emotional piano music and some text to imply that they're not like the other guys. But I didn't realize that part of the long con was pretending to be a whole ass husband and father. It reminds me of that one polarity coach who used to walk around the woods spewing misogyny and also claiming to have a wife. Guys, stop making up wives. Like, after Ned, we don't trust wife guys anyway. Something like this seems good in theory, motivating other guys to make seemingly impossible tasks look possible. But in the end, if you're a single man taking care of a single man's home, it's pretty disingenuous to market yourself toward actually married men with families. Bro, they need to know how to get blood out of a soccer uniform, not how to get PBR out of your cargo shorts. And kids don't simply leave a couple Duplo blocks down the stairs. How about you add some glitter and poop and then tell us how to get it off the stairs? When you market the outcome of a single man's home to be doable for a married man with kids, you're creating the same impossible standards that all these Instagram moms are creating for us. And you're getting all the real married men in trouble with your catfish life. It's clear who he's really marketing to. He knows that men aren't going to buy this program for themselves. He's catering to the passive-aggressive wives who are looking to drop $15 to shame their husbands. Like, be for real, bro either rented an Airbnb or dog sat for his parents for the weekend to film this. Like, make that bag, brother, but I guarantee you, once you catfish your way into a house with a real wife and real kids, you are gonna be missing that Duplo staircase. Okay, is the stepmom in the wrong for this? A woman took to Facebook to share her exchange with her ex's new girl here, and this is how it went. Mom sends, hello, can you please allow Miles to get Faith? I'm struggling really bad. I need help. He said that he can't allow his daughter to spend the night because it's your house and your rules. So I'm asking you, woman to woman. Stepmom replies, hey, yes, she can't stay here. Faith isn't my child and I won't have any responsibility over that or what you and Miles have going on. Have you spoke with his mother? Maybe she can watch Faith until you get better. I spoke to her. Okay, cool. So the stepmom Lexi got a lot of backlash on this for many reasons. People were calling her a step monster, calling Miles a bum, asking why he doesn't have his own place. So Lexi responded. Lexi posted this to her story. Women, especially Black minority women, have always been set up to be the frontline providers, even when we are not called to be or supposed to be at that moment. They say if you date a man with a kid or kids, it's a package deal, which is absolutely not true nor a fact. Nothing's a package until you are married. Lexi says that while a lot of us have been brainwashed, she will not. It may seem harsh, but I am currently in my selfish state because I worked hard for it. I will travel, I will enjoy life, I will eat whatever I want, I will work hard and focus on what I want, and that doesn't include children in this moment. Even while dating someone who has a child, it's not my responsibility. It's that simple. I've been a step-parent for a long time, and what Lexi is describing is actually a very celebrated style in the step-parenting community called nacho parenting. Nacho parenting bears its name from its very simple concept. Nacho kid, nacho problem. While I am personally not a nacho parent, a step-parent may choose to start nachoing for many reasons. Sometimes it's the bio parents themselves who do not allow the step-parents to have any say in the parenting, so they don't. I've also seen it in my day where a step-parent starts getting taken advantage of by lazy bio parents. One thing I'll see happen a lot is mom gets full custody, so dad gets the state minimum visitation time but the max child support. So he's stuck working multiple jobs, so stepmom is often stuck watching the kids while he's at his multiple jobs. Mom finds out that she's trying to help out, so starts occasionally asking her to take the kids more, which leads to more and more and more. This happens over and over again until soon the stepmom is the one with the kids the majority of the time, while most of her family's money is going to the woman who doesn't even have the kids. Gross. But other times, such as in Lexi's case, it's simply because they don't believe they owe anyone anything. But I'm curious to know your thoughts. Who do you think is in the right or wrong here? Do you think that if you're dating someone with a child, you should expect that you'll have to step in sometimes? Or do you think that the bio parents should have that all worked out before you even show up? Personally, I think they were both being pretty petty, but if I had to choose between who was the pettier of the two, definitely the bio mom for posting the private DMs publicly and making it all of our business to begin with. Court is adjourned.